Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, bringing you another episode of our TCGO live content videos. And today, people, we're playing Tooldrop. This is one of the original requested videos that I kind of just put aside because I wanted to record other stuff. But now we're here, we are playing Tooldrop, and I think Tooldrop's pretty good. I'm not playing the Genesect, I'm not playing the whole super mega aggressive Tooldrop version. And I just don't feel like it's super necessary, and it goes back to my motto of like, if I'm playing a non-GX deck, I don't want to throw in GXs just for the sake of throwing in GXs. You know what I mean? So Tooldrop is pretty strong. I think it's a really cool deck. It does 90 damage and it has 90 HP, which is pretty low, but it has 30 damage times the amount of tools attached to all Pokemon, yours and your opponent's Pokemon. Keep that in mind. So even though we can probably hit 180 on our own, if our opponents ever get lazy or have to drop things like escape boards, or they're playing things like Jirachi, Zapdos Jirachi and stuff like that, we can actually take advantage of that with Tooldrop. So that's pretty cool. Now, his weakness resist psychic, which could be useful, but more importantly, like, it's just a stage 1. It's low HP, so we have to be really aggressive as far as setting up the Tooldrops go. So ideally, we can set up a bunch of them. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for here. I would like to add Great Balls, but I don't have space for Great Balls. Like, that's just really all there is to it. But yeah, no Genesect, just a bunch of like 3 extra stage 1s that we can slap down, because usually, I guess 4 if you count Marshadow, because usually we want to have a bunch of Hone Edges down and stuff like that. Now, I am playing the Psychic Hone Edge. Oh, excuse me. I know it has 50 HP, but Final Hour is really strong in the sense that, like, you can put 3 damage counters on any Pokemon, putting a lot of things in range if you need to. So Hone Edge is always like a nice little sack if you need to sack something off to put things in range. It's really useful, and it's like tag team meta as well. So I like Final Hour a lot, which is why I choose this one. Sure, you can play the meta one and play that new Jasmine card, which I should probably show off. We're gonna go over the deck in detail, but while I'm thinking about it, I want to go over all these other options that we have. Jasmine here lets you search your deck for a metal Pokemon to put in your hand, or if you go second, you search your deck for 5 metals. You could do that and play the metal Hone Edge, but I just don't feel like I want to go second, and if I'm going second, the chances of me getting that Jasmine card is very low. I would have to play like Lele and like 4 Jasmines to try to draw into it, Pokecomp, stuff like that. So I decided not to do that and just stick with the Psychic Hone Edge. I guess you could also play things like Mysterious Treasure though, which gives you addition. I don't have that right now, but if you would like, you could definitely play Mysterious Treasure in this deck too, if you want to rock with Psychic Hone Edge. And one last thing before we go over the deck is Aegislash. Now, I don't have the other one. But if I had the other one, which I could have got, but I just didn't feel like playing with this method. There's this Aegislash here that does 140 HP and reduces damage by 40. So it's actually not bad at all. But I'm not playing that because in order for me to play the Aegislash combined with like the Celebi here that lets you use attacks from your previous evolutions, here the Shining Celebi, with Time Recall, you can use the Tooldrop even though you're in Aegislash. I could do that, but then I'd have to add like 2 Shining Celebis, because I have to be consistent with that, and then I'd have to add like 2 or 3 Aegislashes so I could abuse it as well, and that's 4 to 5 extra cards in this deck that I really don't have space for. So I decided to cut that idea altogether and just kind of stick with a more streamlined version of this deck. So this deck, as you can see, we played it a little bit on stream. I played it on my own time. I tried to streamline this deck as much as I possibly could, and I feel like with decks like these, if you don't streamline them, you're just not going to succeed. If you're doing too much, you're always going to fail. And I see that a lot in the comment sections. Why don't you do this, and that? And the simple answer is you can't control the card game. It's all based off how your opening hand is, and if I'm trying to do a million things at once, one part of the game is always going to get weaker. So the main concept when it comes to my decks is always streamlining the main part of the deck, and that is this part. So hopefully we can show that off and not get clumpy hands turn 1, right? We're playing 1 Ditto because it's another Hone Edge, 1 Absol because it disrupts our opponent, also gives us more basics to put down on our board, because we want to make sure we have a bunch of Pokemon down on our board that we can attach tools to. Absol is very disruptive, stops Zapdos Jirachi, stops any essentially Jirachi pivoting decks, so Absol is very strong in its own right. 1 Jirachi of our own, only 1. I want to play 2, just couldn't find space for 2, so I put in 1. Honestly, my original list didn't even need the Jirachis, but then I had 1 game out of 10 games where I clumped up really bad, and I was like, let's throw in Jirachi, just why not? So we made space for 1 Jirachi. Just letting you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put a trainer card you find there, put them into your hand. We're already playing the escape board, so we might as well throw in the Jirachi. 1 Magearna, Change Clothes is pretty nice because we can switch between Choice Band and Muscle Dumbbells. We're only playing 2 bodybuilding dumbbells here, but because I didn't have too much space for a lot of tools, so we just want to put it in 10 and combine with Adventure Bag. We should be able to get enough tools on the board, so it's not a huge deal. But Change clothes is just pretty nice for that reason because we can move around our skateboards, move around our choice bands as it seems appropriate. 4/4 line of Hone Edge with the Tooldrop dual blade, and then 1 Marshadow for disruption. As far as everything else goes, it's fairly just all about streamlining. 2 adventure bags, 3 energy lottos to help you find your choice, your DCEs and your counter energies, 4 nest balls, 2 rescue stretcher, 4 ultra ball, 2 shrine of punishments as counter stadiums, as well as just a decent stadium in this deck. 4 Cynthia, 1 Erica, 3 Guzma, and 4 Lily, and then 2 4/4 line of our tools, and then a 2 4/4 lines of state of energies. But that's gonna be the deck, guys. There's not too much to explain here. I'm trying to make these things a little bit shorter so we can get these gameplay going, because I do actually have class today. I have to go get coffee because it is Valentine's Day, and I gotta go get my girlfriend coffee. So, oops, that's not. No, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. Did I lose the last game? I don't remember if I had a. This was the last video. I haven't even uploaded this video yet, so I don't know what you guys' response to it is. And I hope nobody takes this video too seriously, or the last video too seriously, because Water Meme was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of fun, but it's not exactly like the greatest deck in the world because it's not supposed to be. But we're not playing that right now. We're playing Tooldrop. I think it's called Double Tooldrop, so it should be these. There we go. And hopefully I can upload this tomorrow for you guys, so on the 15th. Ideally, maybe on the maybe on Saturday instead. Excuse me. But we found a game. And we're going first, which is always nice because we're an evolution deck. Dragon and Psychic looks like we're playing against Ultra Mally. Man, this hand would have been super lit if I just had a opening Pokemon. We could have Ultra Balled away a Shrine and a Cynthia, Lilied, double Nest Balled, or I guess we would have to top, like, one of these would have to be a Pokemon. We'd have to top deck the Shrine. Although, it'd be better if we didn't have the Shrine. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. I was about to just be really mad if I led Marshadow. But we still have Lily turn 1. We can, I guess, Lily into Marshadow. I don't really know if I want to do that, but I guess we could do that. Let's see what my opponent led with first. We need to get ourselves some... Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of awkward. I can't... This hand's actually really awkward now that I'm looking at it. We'll choice band the active because I don't see him attacking me this turn. I could Ultra Ball away Erica and a Skateboard. I don't really like that. I want to keep the Marshadow in hand because I would like to disrupt my opponent. I could get rid of a Dual Blade and then use Rescue Stretcher later. I don't really like that either. I think I'll drop the Skateboard. I can't really afford to drop tools though. So I'm actually going to drop the Dual Blade because I do play 2 Rescue Stretcher anyways. And I can get down another Absol. Actually seems like a pretty decent idea. I like Absol as a... Actually, if we're going to get anything, we should probably get Jirachi, right? Because we have the Escape Board. Alright, now we can just Lily for 7. And then if he does somehow manage to cheese me in a knockout here, please don't disconnect. I don't have time for this today. Alright, cool. And then we'll just Lily for 7, and then after that we can Marshadow. This worked out quite nicely. We can get ourselves a Hone Edge. And I'm debating if I want to get Absol yet. I mean, this thing won't be able to retreat very easily, so I'm not going to get Absol quite yet, but I'll get it later. I think right now we'll focus on the Hone Edges. Attach a counter energy to one of them. Actually, I probably should have grabbed something that wasn't. I mean, we have Magearna. I don't think it's a big deal. We'll just Marshadow here. That thins the deck by quite a bit while leaving a bunch of draw spores in there. I don't know what's prize. I should have checked my prizes, but we should be getting draw spores off of this, which we just did. So that's good. So we have a lot of tools. We have a Lily for next turn. I could Adventure Bag fail or Adventure Bag and start throwing away tools. For the time being though, I think we're okay. This gets us Dual Blade guarantee, but now we need to find ourselves an energy. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to Ultra Ball at all. I would have to toss 2 tools, which is not super great. The main reason why I'm afraid of tossing things is because I'm afraid of the GX attack. Especially since we have both Jirachi and Marshadow down. Alternate Cross's GX attack is really going to mess us up if he drops 1 Guillotine on us. So I have to be really careful about that. Because I know I'm going to lose tools at some point. So he has a turn 1 Erica, which is good for my opponent, I suppose. They're still playing Lunala Prism. I don't really hate the card, but I've never been a huge fan of playing it in any of my Ultra Necrozma decks, or any of my Malamar decks in general. I've never really seen the use, and my opponent got disrupted, so I'll take that. Alright, so let's start with you in the active. This is really tough. I guess we'll just choice band and adventure bag later. Although, do I only want to draw 4? You know what? We'll just grab a tool. We'll grab another escape board. Why not? We're already here. I'll only grab 1 and then Lily for 5. I mean, this is enough to take a knockout, I believe. No, actually, we still need 1 more. Shrine's pretty good, but we whiffed, kind of. I mean, we definitely did whiff. There's no kind of about it. We whiffed our DCE. We whiffed a bunch of stuff, actually. That's unfortunate. I don't want to play down Shrine yet, so I'm not going to. Alright, well, we just win. Alright, cool. We whiffed DCE. I mean, I played 3 Energy Lottos and DCEs, but we whiffed, unfortunately. Maybe I should have Ultra Balled and then done that. And the reason why I wanted Magearna down earlier, which is probably where my misplay was because I could have picked up that, what's it called? I could have picked up the escape board and put it onto, I could have picked up Choice Band last turn and then put the escape board onto the active Honedge at that point, or Ditto at that point. And then from there, retreated into Jirachi and just kept going because we could have found Energy Lotto. But, I mean, as you can see, like, we got everything we needed except for the energy, which was a big whiff, which is unfortunate. But that's what happens when you play only 4 counter energies. We were hoping our opponent got at least 1 knockout last turn, so we could have at least abused counter energy. Once again, no Pokemon. We play a lot of basics. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 basics? Oh well, it's not a big deal. Is it 9? Yeah, it's 4 extra Pokemon and then 5 Honedges if you count the thing. Jirachi lead is always amazing. 2 adventure bags, not super great. But we do have a Lily. I guess we're going to have to burn one of these adventure bags, which kind of sucks. Actually, I don't think I will. I think that's a little bit greedy. I'll use 1 adventure bag to get just an escape board. And then, oh, this, never mind. Okay, so we're going to have to toss a tool then. That's not a big deal. It looks like we're playing against something that we don't really need choice bands for. So I'll just grab choice band and toss. I won't toss as many tools. I will toss a choice band and an adventure bag. Because I don't need the adventure bag. We'll get ourselves another Honedge. I mean, this is Pikaram, I'm assuming. Or like Zapdos. So I kind of want to get Absol, but I mean, Honedges come first, right? So we'll grab the Honedge first. And Choice Band, this, and Lily for 7. And we have Jirachi as well we can use after the Lily. So this is pretty decent. I guess we'll just slap this down. Sure. And then use Jirachi here. This gives us Energy Lotto, which could be useful. I think right now we'll just grab Nestball. Chances of him taking a knockout next turn. Are we going first? I think we're going first, right? So I don't think he'll be able to attack me next turn. Actually, that's not true. He has access to Zapdos. But then he'd probably Guzma. I don't know. I'm gonna grab the Nestball though. And I'm just gonna grab, if he has access to Jirachi or Zapdos or something like that, I wanna make sure that we have Absol down. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. And do I wanna switch? If I lose Jirachi, it's actually not a huge deal because our board's relatively set up. Now we just have to try to find ourselves an energy. So I think I'd rather risk the Jirachi than anything else. Is that what I want to do? It would force a manual attachment, but he has Cocoa Prism down already. Which, by the way, why would you play that down? Like, I don't get people that rush to play Cocoa Prism. Cocoa Prism is good almost throughout the entire game. You don't have to do it turn 1. But at the same time, if I do want to sack something, it'd probably be a Honedge. So let me go ahead and actually, maybe not, because it's going to be hard to retreat the Honedge if I do that. But if I sack something off, it does put damage on the board. But it looks like his board is relatively low HP, so I'm just going to pass here. If I lose a Jirachi, it's not the end of the world. It's fine if we lose a Jirachi. We have Doublade in hand. If he loses the Jirachi, I can get an immediate attack off with my counter energy, so that's pretty good in its own right. Spread is going to be kind of annoying. Is Spread going to be annoying? It resists metal, so I have to keep that in mind, which means I have to have at least 5 tools down to hit 150, right? 5 tools is 150. So we have to try to find more tools. We only have 3 down on the board right now. But if he Electro Powers a bunch and switches. But now that we have Absol down, he doesn't have as easy retreat at all. This is going to hit 120. But right now it doesn't look like he's attacking at all, so that's really good. Yep, there we go. Do I want a Guzma? Double Dual Blade is nice. I guess we'll Cynthia before we do anything else. The only thing I'm looking for now is just energies, but we keep getting the wrong ones. Actually, this kind of works out. Do I want to play Shrine? Let's not play Shrine yet. I know I'm filling up my board, but like, whatever. Let me grab... Do I grab Ditto? I don't want to grab Ditto yet, do I? Let's grab Mag. We already have 3 Honedges down. Let's just grab Mag. Unless I want a Marshadow, which I don't think I do. Alright, let's grab Mag. It's Jirachi before we use our Lotto, so we can increase our chance of finding DC here. Although we don't really need it. Do we need a draw supporter? We do. Let me grab Lily then. Right now we hit 30, 60, and 90, which is enough to take a knockout on this, at least. Yeah, let's try to find a DC. Perfect. Alright, let's take a knockout. We'll take the first knockout, which is strong. I'm trying to avoid playing the Shrine until he drops his own Thunder Mountain. I'm assuming he's playing Thunder Mountain, so we'll just take our knockout here. We need more tools down, so ideally we can find some more after this. Using both of my my adventure bags early was kind of lame, but I mean I needed to get a really good start, and we did, so I'm not too mad. But this is where like the whole like, do I play enough tools comes into play. He's gonna take a knockout here, and then we go into Jirachi. We're gonna have to try to find more tools. Maybe maybe find another DC to slap down. We can also use our Rescue Stretcher to evolve into another Doughblade immediately, which could be pretty decent, and maybe even get Marshadow. Oh, he's gonna try to knock out my dude. He has a skateboard on the thing. All right, so I think we're actually gonna get Absol back because Absol is clearly disruptive. Oh, what's this? Oh, he just got 2 Electro Powers into his hand. That's really cute. I like that. We can't use a lot of these cards now, which means we're gonna have to just slap things down and fail this. We can always use Magearna to put a thing onto there, but for the time being we'll do this. Another Lily, but whatever. I mean, this is why we play Magearna, right? Give me this. And then we can just switch and take a knockout here. So that's 2 prizes that we're ahead of, but he's going to take a knockout with Coco now, if he finds a DCE. Boom. There we go. Nice resisted hit. Alright, that's 4 prizes, or 2 prizes down, 4 prizes left to go. We can evolve into another Doughblade, which is strong. But once again, like, we have too many cards in our hand. So Lily is looking not super strong right now. I need my Cynthia's. He's playing Zebstrika. I think Zebstrika is really cool, and I actually kind of want to make like a Zebstrika focused deck. Just because Electro Power, Zebstrika, Spread, like, it just all seems really strong to me. The question is, though, is he going to be taking any knockouts here? Or is he just going to attack me with Electro Power Boost and hit me with Zap Kick? Is that even a knockout? I'm pretty sure it's only 80 damage. Oh, never mind. He just has 3. That's wild. Dude, shout out to my opponent, man. Oh, we gotta go Jirachi. Let me use Magearna. Alright, dope. Alright, we can Nest Ball for something, I guess. Although we need to thin our hand down, so we're probably not going to do that. Well, we're going to Nest Ball anyways, but we're not going to do the thing. There we go. Nest Ball. Yeah, we gotta fail it so we can put Honedge down and Rescue Stretcher. Attach a DC here. Honedge. I guess we should Jirachi before we Rescue Stretcher. See what we can find. We need another tool at some point. We got Guzma instead. Do we want to play Guzma? 30, 60. We only have 2 tools down, so we don't actually care about that. Let's Ultra Ball then and just start tossing some things in my hand. We don't need this many counter energies right now. Although, this is my 4th counter energy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's Stretcher. Actually, I shouldn't have done this. I should have Lily then Stretcher. It doesn't matter though. 1, 2. We got them back in the deck. This should be okay because we should have enough Doughblades to last the rest of the game. Yeah, we'll Ultra Ball here and fail it. And then Lily for 6. So we need to get more tools. We need at least 1 more tool down if we're gonna take a knockout here. And there it is. Alright, cool. We got quite a few actually. Skateboard, a skateboard, and dumbbells. And we actually have a really good turn next turn, so there we go. And now we have a backup Doughblade in case we ever get behind on prizes, which is unlikely at this point, but still possible. I mean, he's rocking off top decks, so I think we'll be okay. Absol's really disruptive. I like it. Because they're doing their best. Just he plays Electro Charger too. That's so cool. I actually really want to play this. This looks like fun. we'll optimize the list later. Of course that happens and then you're just sad. But that's just GG. Unfortunate for my opponent, but we'll take that. We'll take those free dubs. Alright, let's get ourselves another game. And then we might call it a video after that. I know I've been uploading really long videos for you guys. You guys seem to like the longer videos, but sometimes I gotta make them short because your boy's got school to go to. You know, I had somebody in my comment sections talk about how like school is not like a job or something like that. Like going to college is not the equivalent of a full-time job. There's a reason why it's called a full-time student, number one. Number two, I'm working in the medical field, which means that I'm gonna be in the lab a lot doing labs. So that's number two. And opening hands looking pretty nice here. Really nice here. The question is, do I want to Ultra Ball or do I just want to Lily raw and then use my Ultra Balls afterwards? We've been getting some mulligans here too. Ooh, it's looking sweet. And we're going first, bro. This is nice. And he's playing Scizor. That's kind of scary, actually. It's been a while since I've seen Scizor. Oh, Scizor seems like a fun deck to play. I probably should have looked at the rest of his mulligans. Is Scizor better? I don't know if Scizor's better. Ooh, even Jirachi down. That's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. Marshadow kind of is in the way, but I'm not complaining. Oh, he plays it with the Bisharp. Bisharp's super cool. Alright, so he's not going to take a knockout this turn, so we'll actually just attach this here right now. Is that a good idea, actually? Let me not do that. Let me Nest Ball first. Let me Nest Ball and get ourselves another one. Another one. And yeah, we'll do that first. I guess we'll Choice Band Deactive. Is this what I want to do? I could also toss the Ultra. This hand's very strange. Let me touch the bench, for sure. I think I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the Choice Band. Actually, maybe I'm getting too greedy. We have a really good hand here. I could just Lily for a small number. And then Ultra Ball afterwards. I kinda like it. Just Lily for 4. It's not a huge deal. We don't need to Lily for a bunch. Like, our hand's really, really strong already. We'll Ultra Ball away a Cynthia and I guess a Lotto. I don't like Ultra Balling away the Cynthia now that I'm thinking about it, but like we have a really good turn 2 here. Do I want a Marshadow? Does Marshadow matter that much right now? I don't think so. We can Adventure Bag, thin the deck some more, get ourselves a Skateboard, and I guess Dumbbells? Sure. Now, do I Marshadow? I lost 2 of my 9 draw supporters, so I could clump right now. So maybe I save Marshadow for late game, and we'll just kind of keep it in the deck for now. Yeah, I don't think it's super necessary, because if I need to, I can just Ultra Ball away the Marshadow, because I have this. So whatever I top deck, if it's not useful, I can Ultra Ball away that and the Marshadow, get Doublade, attach the DCE and Cynthia. That seems really strong to me, so I'm actually just going to pass here. No need to Marshadow. I like Marshadowing early, trust me, I do, but when there's only at most 7 energies left in my deck, I don't feel like it's super necessary. So I have to hit him for 90 if I'm going to do anything next turn. Metal Goggles too, so he's going to be reducing a lot of damage. But his metal Goggles increase my damage, so it actually does nothing, which is really funny. He takes 30 less damage from attacks, but I do 30 more damage because of the tools. So Metal Goggles literally does nothing except for the fact that I can't spread damage to him, so but I don't plan to, so it's like whatever. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Let me go check that real quick, guys. I feel like I recognize his phone number, so I'm gonna check this real quick, but keep watching the game. Oh, no, never mind. I missed it. Oh, well, they'll leave a message if it's important. Although I'm pretty sure that's my dentist. Magirna down, pretty decent. Although, like I said earlier, I really want Doublade, because I just win, right? So I'm just gonna win instead. 30, 60, 90, 120, I'm just gonna win. Yeah, I'll do that instead. It's unfortunate that my opponent whiffed that bad. But whatever. I'm not complaining. 120 is more than enough damage, I believe. Yep. Alright, cool, let's get another game. Look at all that reduction. We only did 60. 36, 90, 120, minus 30, which is 90, minus another 30, which is 60. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's enough damage to win, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get another game here. One more game, and then we'll call it a video. So this deck's strong. I just feel like if the people that are playing it with Genesect are a little bit over ambitious, because I don't feel like you need that much damage. Sure, tag teams exist, but if you're playing against tag teams, do you really want to have GXs down? Like, you're gonna trade pretty well, and anyways, you don't really need GXs down. Also, the whole thing, if you're playing it with the Genesect, you're also playing way more tools, and that's fine. But if you have too many tools, you'll clump, and if you have too little tools, you'll like miss your whiff. I mean. Jirachi lead, Absol, Honedge, Ultra Ball for Marshadow. Very strange start, but oh look, we're going first again. Bro, it is my day. Today is my day. But we have everything that we want down. The only thing we're missing now is Magearna and a couple more Honedges. We're going to have Marshadow down, so I have to keep that in mind. So, Honedge, we're going first. I'm not going to actually mention anything else. We're going to I think we're going to Jirachi first. Whatever, yeah, we're just gonna pass because it's gonna be our first turn. All right, so let me think about this. 1, 2, 3. This leaves me with 2 more Honedges that I can play down, right? Because I'll have this Magearna, Marshadow, and then 2 Honedges. Okay, that's not bad. I can rock with that. DC here, and we're playing against something with some evolution. Draw supporter, sweet. All right, yeah, I'd rather just play Cynthia here than anything else. I don't want to Ultra Ball away any of these cards, so we'll go ahead and just Cynthia here. And see if we can find more stuff. And we kind of did. Not really anything great, but we can get down another Honedge to play it safe, which is always a good idea. We have a draw supporter, sort of. We didn't find any tools, which is fine. We'll find them later. We'll get another Honedge because it's just the safest way to play. We have this almost. Hopefully he plays down a big bench. If this is like item lock though, like if he has Omastar, if this is Omastar Glaceon, I have to be like extra. I have to like go ham next turn. Hopefully he benches some stuff though. If it's Omastar Glaceon, we might just lose. I'm not gonna lie. But we also hit for weakness, so there's that. If it's Omastar Vaporeon, then it's a problem. Are they gonna leave a message? I hate whenever. Oh, they did leave a message. Let's see what this message says. I'm pretty sure it's my Dennis. Hold on, guys. All right, it was my dentist. I actually have to cancel that appointment because I have an exam that day, which sucks. All right. Actually, I might be able to be finished by... Well, actually, I might be able to go. I just have to tell my boss. I'm like, oh, perfect. This is why we play the Absol. So he's playing Jolteon Zapdos, which is good for us because now that Jolteon has a 1 retreat, he might just Guzma up my Honedge here, and that can put this in range because it has... Oh, it doesn't have the resistance. Interesting. He's going to escape rope me, so I'm just going to give him the other one. I wanted him to bench more things, but I guess not. We're only going to draw 2 cards, I believe, right? Oh, 2, yeah, only 2. That's not great. We might just Guzma instead, to be honest. Actually, it's probably not the best play either. Maybe I should have given him Absol because he can't knock out Absol. And then I would have still needed to find me a... No. Does this ability work? It does, right? Oh, no, it's only from your hand, so it doesn't actually work. Oh, he's going to Marshadow me? Oh, Prince. Thank you, sir. Give me some cards. Oh my god, lovely man. Lovely man. We get Jirachi benefit, we get Lily, Nest Ball, Counter Energy. So hopefully, actually we can get down a... That's 2 tools, which means we'll hit for 30, 60. We need to find one more tool to hit 90, so I should probably put it on Zapdos in case I whiff. Yeah, in case I whiff, I'll put it on Zapdos. We can put this Counter Energy down too. Oh my, what a gorgeous man. What a handsome man. Or lady, I shouldn't assume. Alright, we got knockout, which is unfortunate that I put the damage on the active, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and get ourselves another Honedge. No, we can't. We don't want to whiff Doublade. And we already lost a bunch of Ultra Balls, right? Yeah, so we have to be careful here. Yeah, Counter Energy down and just Lily for 6. And we whiff Doublade. At least so far we whiff Doublade. Do I want to play Shrine? I guess. Probably, let me get Magearna down. Shoot. Alright, let's grab 2 tools, dumbbells, and... Do we just want to grab 2 dumbbells? Yeah, I guess 2 dumbbells seems like the most appropriate. Because we're probably not gonna use a lot of these things. Alright. Jirachi, give me an Ultra Ball, please. Stellar Wish. Stretcher, does that work? No, it doesn't. We whiffed. Unfortunate. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I don't like using Ultra Balls so early in the game. And this is why I want to play Great Balls as well. Let me see what we got in here. We can grab ourselves a Stretcher. That doesn't seem too bad. It gets us another Hone Edge down. Plus, if he knocks out Jirachi, we can get Jirachi back as well. Because I'm not going to switch with Jirachi. I'd rather Jirachi get knocked out than anything else. I don't know what stadium he's playing. Probably Thunder Mountain, so I'm actually going to hold on to the Shrine. We'll play it down next turn to thin our deck so that we can draw more off Cynthia. But for the time being, we'll just pass. Hold on, actually. Let me pick up an escape board. Just in case, because I'm assuming this thing's gonna get knocked out. So this way I can go into this, Stretcher, retreat into this, or Guzma into it. I feel like if I were to get Jirachi, it would be easier for me to use Jirachi to find Ultra Ball than to actually play Cynthia, because we're digging a little bit deeper. So, but I could also draw the Doughblades. So there's that as well. I'm just gonna do it like this, I think. Choice Band down because we're probably not going to use them. Although that was probably not the best play either. We'll just pass. We'll just pass here. I just want, if I'm going to Stretcher the Jirachi back on the board, I want to be able to reattach the escape board is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm assuming the Jirachi is going to go down here. We're behind, but this could be a problem. I'm hoping that he plays Jolteon so I can take a big knockout on it at some point. Combine that with Shrine Punishment, should be able to put it in range of knockout. He might resist metal as well, which means we have to hit him for 180, which is 160, which means we might need two full turns of Shrine damage. Let me double check here. All I know is that it has 200 HP. It does resist metal. So, I mean, Choice Band works as well. So, one whole turn, or at least one turn of Shrine damage, because we hit 210, which becomes 190. So yeah, all we need is one turn of Shrine damage and we should be okay. He might headbolt me, which would be kind of annoying, which would go back to me trying to play. Is he gonna actually, if I put damage onto him, I don't need the Shrine damage as much anymore. Let's see, is he gonna GX me? That's the question. Oh, he has his own Jirachi. I might just Guzma Jirachi. I don't know. He's gonna march out of me again, which is fine. We have changed close, so we can actually pick up the escape board from Absol and put it onto this, which is why it was like overall like a really good catch-all play. We have the Ultra Ball finally, so that's good. So we can Lily into Ultra Ball. That's really strong. If he headbolts me though, that's kind of annoying. So hopefully he doesn't GX me yet. I mean, not headbolt the other GX, but he didn't GX me yet. So this is actually really good for me. I can put him in range actually, and be in a really good position. Because all we need to do is get. Actually, now we need a bunch of things. We need extra Pokemon down as well. Actually, it might not be as good as I'm making it out to be. We need to get another Hone Edge down for sure as well. Alright, ooh, perfect, another Hone Edge. Alright, let's get the Hone Edge down. We have all 4 Doughblades in the deck. Alright, before we Ultra Ball, I guess we can fail this. We're behind on prizes, so I'm actually going to attach, fail this, and then Lily for 5. Then we can use Jirachi to do any other extra things we need to do. We got 2. Of course we got this many. We only have 3 tools down, which sucks. That's not great at all. Alright, let's get down another tool at least. We can weaken him for Shrine damage. Erica, do we need this escape board? I mean, if we have this escape board, we don't have to. I need to draw a supporter. Let me just grab Erica instead. Can we play the Erica down? Maybe we should be able to play the Erica down next turn. We have Ultra Ball as well in case we need to Ultra Ball. So we can just change clothes, pick this boy up, and get some damage on the board. I'm hoping he doesn't play Max Pot. I don't think you do because you're playing mainly non-GXs. But this should put me, like, this should eventually even me up in the prize game. He'll take another knockout here, which put him at 3 prizes. Can we still win? I think we can still win. Hit for 100, so we have to hit him again. This is actually kind of annoying. With Absol around, we should be able to stop Jirachi from being as effective, but I don't know if we'll still win. I gotta, like, the start was really bad. We whiffed Doublade too many times. We should have been taking knockouts earlier, but we just didn't. And whiffing that one knockout might just have screwed us in the game, which is unfortunate. Because we had all 4 Doublades and, whatever. I'm not too upset. It is what it is there, like, just bad luck. He's on Swift Run me, so he doesn't take a knockout. But we can just Guzma here, so that's pretty cool. Do we knock out Jirachi or do we knock out Zapdos? I think we knock out Zapdos, because we survived here. I would really like to have another Honedge down. But I don't want to lose anything in my hand, so... We knock out Zapdos. The only thing that's kind of annoying is Jirachi, because he can get stuff with Jirachi. And Zapdos can hit us for 80 with Electro Powers. It could be knockout. I think because this one can take knockouts, we're probably gonna target him down first. So let me go ahead and Guzma first. This gives us an opportunity to win the game. So we'll Stellar Wish. Shrine is okay, but not super useful right now. I kind of want to grab Cynthia because there's a chance we're not going to be able to pull off the plays I want to play. But at the same time, we can just grab something we're not going to use and Ultra Ball it for Honedge. Do we have another Honedge? No, we don't have another Honedge. We need to get our Rescue Stretchers now, actually. Shrine means I actually never have to attack him. And I can Guzma again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not going to be enough. He's going to just bring it back up at some point anyways. Because he's going to take another knockout here. So I don't think I want Shrine. I think I'd rather have Cynthia. We can't Ultra Ball for anything though, so... I wish I had another Energy Lotto or Bodybuilding Dumbbells, but I'm pretty sure the other Dumbbells is prized. I guess there's not much to do here except take a knockout, huh? I could try to set up a different attacker. Like, this could hit for 60. And then all I need is counter energy while I'm behind, which I still am. What else can do damage? You can hit for 60. I mean, how many counter energies do we have left? Should have some. We have plenty of DCEs left too. So all we need now is Stretcher. I'm actually going to try to set up Absol. I kind of like the idea of it. If I could attack him right now, that'd be really cool. I'm actually going to retreat into the damaged Doublade because he's going to take a knockout anyways. And we'll just Tooldrop here. Yeah. He could Swift Run me, which would put damage on my other Doublade, which would be kind of annoying. But this can take a knockout on him next turn if I need to. I mean, taking a knockout with Absol sounds pretty fun. Oh, this gives me another Honedge. Oh, that's so good. I forgot about the Ditto, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I forgot about it because I would have Ultra Balled and didn't even find it and wouldn't even find it. So, yay for Exhausted Isam, or Exhausted Orabomb. That was my first name. Hello. Forgetting things and then it ended up working out. Pro plays. That's what we call pro plays. All right. This is a long game, so this is definitely gonna be our last game. But we should be fine here. He's gonna go into this thing, take a knockout because he has no other attackers. Easily, he can easily slap down another Zapdos and work with that. But this has a 1 retreat right now because of Absol's ability. So it does 30 more damage. Fun fact: I can actually knock out Jirachi in 1 hit too if I feel like I need to just Guzma target something down. But I want to save my Guzmas for more appropriate turns, which is why I'm not doing all this extra shenanigans right now. So Erica works out quite nicely for me here, but I don't know if I can use it. Yeah, I don't think we can use it now. Cynthia, Makirina. What do I want right now? I guess that's the main question. Counter energy wouldn't be bad, so I can take a knockout with Absol, but I need to find Stretcher as well. I want to add to my hand instead of take away. Oh, there's a Stretcher. Well, that works out quite nicely, actually. Yeah, this actually works out quite nicely. Alright, cool. So now we can Ultra Ball for another Honedge. Put 2 Honedges and a Doublade back. Do we want to put 3 Honedges? Because I have 3... No, we have a Ditto now. Let's just get 2 Honedges and a Doublade back. Because we have 1, 2, 3, and that'll be 1... Alright, cool. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now we can Ultra Ball away for a thing and then Erica afterwards. Do I want to do that? It does increase the tools I have down and potentially counter energies, because I don't want to attack with Dope Blade if I can avoid it. But I mean, actually no, Absol is going to close out the game for me against something probably. But I would really like to knock out Jolteon with Absol. Can I even do it though? I only hit 60, so I'm actually 10 short, which means I'd have to find Shrine into Absol's attack. For now, let's go ahead and Ultra Ball. I guess we'll just toss the draw supporters. Our board is so good right now that I don't feel like we need too much here. If we can find a Shrine into a counter energy off of this Erica with 5, that could be really strong. But we did not. But we did find more tools. Is that good right now? I guess it thins the deck. Escape boards all the way. So many escape boards. Alright, cool. We'll slap these boys down. Hopefully we can get more tools off the prizes. We whiffed counter energy, which is fine. We'll just attack here. Because we have Doublade in hand. All we need to do is find another DCE. We have 13 cards left in our deck, with a lot of them being fairly useful. Choice Band, okay, pretty good. At least it's more tools. It's not great, but these are tools. We have 3 DCEs left in the deck because we don't have any more. Oh, no, we have 2 DCs left in the deck, and I believe 2 counter energies left in the deck. So 4 of our deck, yeah, no, 3, right? 2 DCs left and 3 counter energies left. Is that how it works? 1 counter energy on the board, 1 discard pile. All right, yeah, no, 2 of each. So we have 4 energy cards left. We can thin our deck. We can thin our hand by 4, 3 maybe. I guess if he takes a knockout here, we're thinning it by 3. He needs to attach an energy to retreat, and he can't really do that. He might just Guzma or skateboard me though. But if he Guzmas, he's not knocking out a Doublade, which is really good for us. And if he talks out a Honedge, we're putting more damage on the board, so that's really good too. Because we can put things in range of Absol that way as well. He's putting down more tools. I guess he wants to thin his deck at this point because it doesn't matter anymore. Alright, Lily. So he's not Guzmaing, which means he's probably going to use Switch or Escape Rope. Knock out a Doublade, which is fine. I guess he's digging. Oh, he didn't find it, bro. We just took complete command of this game. It's not even fair. I'm just going to keep giving him Jirachi, honestly. I want to get more tools, so I'm going to keep thinning. But, I mean, I could just knock out Zapdos here. And he can just continue to have his Jirachis. So we have 2 Doublades now. At this point, I just really need to find more energy cards. Actually, I'm going to Cynthia because... do we have room for another tool? Oh, we do. I'm going to Cynthia because all I want to do right now is find more energies so I don't clump and lose this game. So let me just do that instead. Another Doublade and another energy. Perfect. Alright. We're evened up on prizes, so I can attach here. Do I want to stretch anything back? I guess not yet. I guess we can save Stretcher for like immediate knockout turns. Yeah, we'll just take our knockout here. We gotta find our DCEs, so hopefully they're not prized, and if they are prized, hopefully we get it here. 240. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Another Choice Band, so hopefully those last 2 cards are not things, are not DCs. I guess we can check the deck if he takes a knockout here, so that's not too bad. I'm assuming he's going to have a couple Electro Powers to take a knockout since he's not able to switch. But this is what I mean, like Absol is so disruptive that my opponent was not able to get the strategy off at all because of it, which is really nice for us. So there's the Electro Powers that I was talking about. Look at all that. Look at all that. But I think we have command of this game as long as we do not whiff our DCE here. We got to not whiff our DCE here. I mean, the deck is very thin. We're going to thin it down even more and use Jirachi as well. So chances of us whiffing, and we still have energy lottos. I think we have 1 more left. So chances of us whiffing are fairly low. We can Nest Ball, keep the Stretcher for another Doublade later. And well, there's our energy lotto I was talking about. So let's see what's in the deck now. We do have them both. Perfect. All right, we're going to try to draw them before we lotto, I think. Oh, whoops. That was an accident. That was supposed to be Honedge. I was just checking. Is that a problem? Is that going to lose this game? That's not going to lose this game, right? Hopefully not. Well, now I have to do this, I guess. Ultra Ball, Shrine, Guzma. Grab Shrine. I guess I can... Do I want to Ultra Ball away anything? I could Ultra Ball away some tools. I don't need this many tools. Let's Ultra Ball away some tools and get the other Hone Edge back, I guess, because I messed up. This also thins our hand down, so... Yeah, let's Ultra Ball away these tools. We don't need this many tools. We already have commanding game board at this point. Let's thin our hand downs for Hone Edge. We have one more Doughblade left in the deck, so this stretcher is literally going to be used for like nothing except for hand thinning at some point. Alright, let's Lily first for 4. And we still with TCE, that's crazy. Alright, there we go. We have 3 turns left to win, so we gotta be careful. Alright, let's take our knockout. Counter energy is useless now. We actually have to find our last DCE. We're gonna win this game. We have 2 turns to find our last DCE. Another Marshadow. Alright, cool. I guess Marshadow could be useful, because Marshadow could get us another DC if we need to. So I'm assuming he's gonna take a knockout here. But if he doesn't take a knockout, we just attack for game. Yeah, if he doesn't take a knockout here, we just win. So there we go. Doughblade proving itself very strong. Absol proving itself to be a kind of a broken card. So Stellar Wish, he's gonna probably, if he Guzmas, he loses. He has to play Switch. So I'm assuming he has a Switch in hand. But if I whiff, I might lose. So there's that. We don't have any more Lottos. We have Marshadow though, so we can thin our deck by just slapping things down. But we can't slap down this energy. There's Thunder Mountain. Okay, we have Shrine, so we can actually bump it. We can use Jirachi to get Shrine to bump it. Evolve in the Doughblade, and then Stretcher... Nothing? Stretcher doesn't matter, because we won't have enough bench space. Alright, cool. That kind of works, I guess. Oh, he's playing Guzma. Alright, so he just loses. So, well played? Like, I don't know what you're trying to do here. I definitely have Guzma, so I think we win. Unless he has a skateboard, and... No, that doesn't work. He has no way. I just win. I guess just well played, bro. Are you going to Marshadow me and just pray? Because then, if you're not taking a knockout here, you still also lose. I don't really get what's happening. I have 1, 2, 3, I'll have 4, and then you have 5. So I'm hitting for lots of numbers. But more importantly, I have Guzma, so it doesn't matter what he's doing here. Thunder Mountain means he can attack this turn. But if he takes a knockout, then it doesn't matter. I win. GG. Well played. It's still well played. Well played, homie. Good game, my dude. It was a fun game. It was very back and forth, but we managed to win in the end, so it all worked out. And Tooldrop per game. There we go. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching today's video. I'm pretty happy with my list. I don't have any issues with it at all. It's kind of weird because this is the first time in the deck where I feel like I have too many draw supporters, because I seem to be getting them non-stop. But this many draw supporters combined with like a 1, and as you can see, a 1 Jirachi seemed to carry us that whole game. We don't usually need more than 1, especially since we're playing two stretchers. If you want to be safe and play a second one, I don't see anything wrong with that. You could probably drop a draw supporter for it, but like I'm fairly happy with the list. I feel like 10 tools is enough. Like I don't think you need more than 10. You don't care if you Oko the smaller dudes, but if you really are having problems with like tag team decks, because I haven't played against enough to really know, you can just play Mr. Mime, and that's another bench sitter you can have. They can't. It's another Pokemon that can easily abuse a skateboard. And if you're afraid of Acerola style decks, you could just play the Mr. Mime and easily stop them from using Acerola, and then just continue with your 2-hit KO grind. But you also have Shrine of Punishment too, so keep that in mind. We haven't really abused Shrine in any of our games, but Shrine is a counter stadium, so it stops stadiums like Wondrous Stadium, which is really annoying because it means you have to attach 2 energies to attack with Doughblade, and it stops stadiums like Black Market. And Thunder Mountain can sometimes be annoying, but I mean, we were too aggressive with that game. So there we go. There's a deck. Fairly happy with it. This is a nice, straightforward video, so that's really good. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments down below for a chance to win a couple team-up codes. What decks you want to see me play next? Because at this point, I just don't know what I want to play next. I have a list, but nothing's really appealing to me, so you guys have to let me know what you want to see, and I'll just work with you guys, just like I worked with all you guys in the previous videos. What else do I have to say? Drop a like, subscribe, share, support the content if you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.